people, ManRat here, coming to you with a video. This time we are going to be making a very easy breakfast that is traditionally served in India. It's basically an onion pancake. I know it actually sounds like you want to have onions in the morning. No, you can have this in the afternoon, in the evening for dinner, and even as a breakfast item. And the ingredients are pretty fairly easy and simple. All you need is half a chopped onion. And in that onion, we're going to be adding about one small or half Thai hot pepper. That's optional, but actually it gives a better kick to it. We're also going to add salt to taste, and I'm using sea salt along with red paprika or red pepper powder and ajwain or carom seeds. We're also going to add a little bit of cumin seed or jeera, and right into it we're going to add about a spoon, like a small teaspoon of oil, and mix it all up. The reason why we are adding oil right into it is so that you don't have to make the paratha wet, because normally you're supposed to put oil in it. You can also use olive oil if you want to make it healthier. You can also use ghee, but that's really like going to make it fattening. So once that's all mixed up, put this on the side. Once you've got the onion mixture ready, just get a pan, put it on medium-high heat, and get ready for it to heat up. While we're waiting for that to happen, we will also make the dough. Well, we'll get the dough out of the fridge, because if you don't know how to make this dough, check my description. It has a video on how to make this. All you do is flatten it up, take a rolling pin and roll it out as thin as you can, as wide as you can. You don't want to look for perfection over here. All you're looking for is maximum area for this to be covered. Once that's done, take your mixture. What I normally do is this much amount is basically good for 2 parathas, which is perfect for a morning breakfast. You just divide it in the middle, and then you take 1/2 of it and put it right in the middle of it. Once you do, just spread it around as thin as you can, but keep it in the center only. Don't put it on the side. Just spread it as thinly as you can, and add a little bit of dry flour to it in the middle. That way it actually picks up any extra moisture that might be released by the onions. Now just fold it like this. One, tap it in, fold it again, tap it in, fold it again, and fold it again. Once you do, put it in, take it and dunk it in the wet or the dry flour mixture that you have. Flour the surface on the top, and this side that you folded should be on the top. This side, put a lot of flour on it. Don't be shy about it, and then put it back. So the folded side up, the unfolded side on the bottom, and now with a rolling pin, very gently roll it out as thin as you can. And as soon as you start seeing some of the onion protrude through, that's when you know you got it right. And if some of them are escaping, that's fine. Now the test you have to do is just pick it up very gently, because it is going to be fragile. And the other side, as you can see, has more onions. This is the whole reason why we keep that side down. Now with the rolling pin, just roll it off slightly. And once that's done, once it's kind of thin enough, we're looking at basically almost 2 millimeter thickness. Now take it and put it on the pan or the flat iron skillet, and make sure the onion side is down. That way the onions are going to be cooking and they're going to be getting rid of that raw onion taste. And if that happens, just push it back slightly with your hand. Don't worry, the edges. And once you push it in, just increase the heat to high. That way it can start cooking. And while that is going, you can roll the other dough and start working on the second one. Same exact process. And as soon as you start seeing some bubble forming and the color slightly changing, that's when you take the paratha and flip it. If you're not comfortable in doing that, you can always use a spatula. And as you can see, the onions have slight caramelization, and this will be the perfect timing to add a little bit of oil. You can use vegetable oil, you can use olive oil, you can use ghee or clarified butter. Just put the oil on top, very slight amount, less the better. That way it's going to be healthier. And wait for this to puff up also, and this is now going to go fairly quickly, so just keep an eye on it. Spread the oil. As soon as the oil is spread, rotate And look at that flipping action. And if a little bit of that cut burns, don't worry about it. Reduce the heat immediately and put the oil again. And yes, it's supposed to be oily. It's supposed to be not that healthy. That's why you don't eat it on a daily basis. But now you have to cook the other side too. Rotate. That way it doesn't burn in the middle. And transfer it into a plate. And voila, just like that, your breakfast is ready. It took us no more than 4 minutes to get this all done. You can serve it with some achar. You can serve it with some yogurt. You can eat it as is. It's flavorful, it's spicy. It has the carbohydrates. It has the onion. It has a little bit of a kick to it. As always, like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you guys and gals on the next one. Later, people.